Welcome back to the Tropical Update. It's Tuesday, August 30th. I'm Tom. I'll be guiding you through the graphics. We're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Harvey as it has started to move a little bit northeast and it's going to make landfall once more in Texas. We're also going to be talking about a tropical wave that has moved off the coast of Africa and has a 90% chance of development in 5 days. First up, Tropical Storm Harvey. It's 65 miles south-southeast of Port Arthur, Texas. The winds are 50 miles an hour, and there are some higher gusts. The tropical storm force winds extend out 160 miles from the center of Harvey. There are some warnings that have been moved further east over to Grand Isle, Louisiana. Those are tropical storm force warnings. Next up, the tropical storm warnings have been dropped south of Freeport. Also, the next 12 to 24 hours, there's going to be some significant storm surge, and that's as it makes landfall sometime in the Wednesday morning. And it will move to the northeast. More rain, 6 to 12 inches, but mostly east and north of Houston, which is very, very good to hear for Houston. Bad for everywhere else. Our next graphic up, there is a new rain record. Cedar Bayou gauge, that's east of Highlands, Texas, reported 51.88 inches of rain as of 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The old record was 48 inches, and that was set back in 1978, so definitely a record breaker. And here it is at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. As you see, the winds were 50. The pressure was 994 millibars, and it was moving northeast at 6 miles an hour. And they expect it to stay on that northeast around 6 to 7 miles an hour, and it will actually, it's offshore and it's going to make landfall again. And here is the tropical storm warnings that are out, and they have moved further east on this map, but as it moves inland and probably within the next day, some of these will probably be dropped. And here is our computer guidance. And this was yesterday. This is the one I showed you yesterday. And I told you to look at this one. And that probably it was going to be moved further east, the track. So we're going to load up the newest one from today. And there it is. And you can see that it is moved east. So we're going to keep an eye on this as it comes ashore and where these tracks are going to go. But right now it's about going to go up through the middle of Tennessee, but it could be further east, the track. So we'll just keep a good eye on that. But anyway, we're going to be getting rain all through Tennessee no matter what the track does. And here's a picture of it. And that convection you see in southeast Texas, the actual center is actually out there south of that. So it's going to be coming on shore sometime this morning, Wednesday morning. And it'll, like I say, it'll move northeast. But the convection is mostly over land right now. And here is the additional rainfall through Friday. And you can see that that is moved further east and also further northeast, as in Memphis and Nashville. They're looking for 5 to 8 inches of rain up in that area. So that'll be adjusted as it moves onshore and starts to move its northeast. They'll readjust this. And here is the cone. And they expect it to stay a tropical storm for probably at least till later tonight, Wednesday, and then it'll just be a tropical depression as it moves up through Mississippi and up into Tennessee. And here is the Atlantic, and you can see the X off of Africa. That is a wave that has a 90% chance in 5 days of development. And we'll be looking real soon here. We have some models showing where it may possibly go. And these right now are sort of showing that it could be making a curve to the northeast further down the line somewhere within the next maybe 7 to 10 days. But as we know with the computer models, they change every single day, so we have to keep an eye on those. They're just for guidance. And here is a satellite picture, an enhanced one, and it does look pretty good for a wave. It's starting to get some shape, and there's a lot of convection, so the 90% chance of development is probably pretty accurate. And here is tomorrow's forecast, tropical forecast, surface forecast, and you can see the wave off of Africa, and you can also see that they're showing Harvey is actually inland, and it started its move to the northeast. So we appreciate you tuning in, and make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and we're going to be keeping a close eye on the wave that's coming off of Africa, and see if it's going to make that turn to the northeast further on down the line. So until then, have a great day, and check back with us soon.